And let me tell you why I think they're blurred. I think the stat of 1 in 5, I mean, I probably could break it down into age categories. The problem that I have with breaking it down to that into that age category and actually standing on a stat like that, I think most of the children these days that would be taking care of a parent, that parent would probably be more like an alcoholic, a drug
Right.
addict, an abuser, might not even be abusing them, might be abusing the spouse. And that child is the emotional caretaker for that person that is abusing that mom or dad and trying to keep things calm, be the peacemaker. Hey, let's go do this. I've got a girl that I've just started. I actually worked with her 2 or 3 years ago when I was an insurance executive at that company. And I knew she had Crohn's disease, but I only knew it for like, it's like we talked about it in passing. She scheduled me for their office and then it just happened to come up. Well, we've reconnected and she was a foster child. She has Crohn's, but she was a foster child because her parents were drug addicts and abusers. And she was telling me of her experiences. This before she was diagnosed with Crohn's. But when I heard what she was having to do, her dad was on drugs and he also had PTSD from fighting in Vietnam. And so many times what she did to just keep things calm at home was he would start hallucinating. Of course, the drugs were taking effect, PTSD was kicking in, and they'd be outside. They lived on 20 acres in a little bitty town called Cattle Milk, Texas. I mean, I can't even tell you how small this town is. And he would start seeing things and he'd say, "Did you see that over there? What was that over there?" And he'd start seeing things. And instead of her saying, "Dad, there's nothing there," or trying to calm him down when she was like 10, she would go, "I did. Let me go over there and check it out. You stay here."
Mm.
And she would literally play into that for him until she could get him calmed down. That is sort of the caretaking that I was doing for my mother.